Hey, how you doing everybody? B-Dub here, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about what brainwave entrainment is. What brainwave entrainment is primarily isochronic tones and binaural beats. Now, isochronic tones is basically a pulse, and I'll play an example so you can hear it. This right here is a theta isochronic tone. Now, this right here is a binaural beat, which is one frequency on the left, and you got the other one on the right. Subtract one from the other, that's the delta, and that's your binaural beat. This is the reason why binaural beats only work with headphones. You don't need headphones for the isochronic tones because it's a pulse. However, they don't work in delta range as well. Now, a lot of people confuse this with a new age movement. However, what this actually is just plain, simple, proven science. Your brain works in frequency waves, and by using the brainwave entrainment, you can put yourself in the desired brainwave zone. The principles are old, but this advanced technology that we're using these days is cutting edge. But you can do an isochronic tone by beating a drum. A slow beat is like a heartbeat, slow and mellow. You play it fast, and the adrenaline starts pumping. That's how it works. That's an isochronic tone. And with today's technology, we can fine-tune it and take it to a whole nother level. Because once you know how the brain works and what frequency it works at, then you can accomplish a lot of different things. Now you have different zones, delta being the lowest. That's a very, very deep meditation. That's the deepest. Then it goes up to theta. Theta is what every artist and musician should meditate to at least once a day because that will completely enhance your creativity. And I know this 100% proof. It's a very dreamy meditative state as well. Then you have alpha, which is your transcendental meditation state. Strangely enough, it's the same state as watching television. In this state, you're very passive and very receptive. It's the state you're probably in right now, as a matter of fact. With the brainwave entrainment, you can fine-tune it and keep it at that state for extended periods of time, and that would be the transcendental meditation. Now, transcendental meditation is proven to be the most effective meditation that exists on the planet. It's most effective if you do it twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Do a little research on the term transcendental meditation. I'll leave some links so you can check that out. The beauty of brainwave entrainment is you can get at these different brainwave states without having to even think about it. You play the tone or the pulse, and it's instant. Then we have beta wave. Mid to low beta wave is great for studying because it makes you focused, alert, it helps you concentrate. It's helpful for ADD, for ADHD. And then it goes up to high beta. And that's actually not too helpful. It tends to make people nervous and create panic attacks. But strangely enough, when you go up a little bit higher into gamma, then you can have very good, positive feelings. It's also used for very deep meditation as well. Television programming is called television programming because they're using these techniques on you every time you turn on your television. Every commercial, every show, they completely understand these concepts and they understand them crystal clear, and they are using them 100%. And this is why Transcending Vibrations was formed. But then what I wanted to do with Transcending Vibrations was take the power of the brainwave entrainment and combine it with high-frequency subliminal messages to accomplish certain tasks that people can't do on their own. But I only do that when it's required for things such as quitting smoking cigarettes, quitting alcohol, quitting drugs, quitting gambling, quitting television, quitting junk food. These are the soundscapes I've made, And these are also the problems that I myself have transcended. And it works by putting you at the proper brainwave zone and then deprogramming your subconscious mind. Because your subconscious mind is not programmed by reason. Your subconscious mind is programmed only by repetition. And the high frequency subliminal messages, which is frequencies in a range that are pretty much silent, they're picked up. And these phrases are repeated over and over again, and you listen to it for a couple weeks until the desired result is achieved. You still have control of it with your conscious mind, and you can still make the decision with your conscious mind. However, your conscious mind is only a small portion of your mind. This is a way of making your brain work for you instead of against you. And with all the constant programming that you've been exposed to, it is working against you. They have programmed you. You need to unprogram yourself. And this is why I also started the news channel. Because once you actually study this and you see what's going on, then you realize the movie They Live was a real-life documentary, and the programming is everywhere, and all you want to do is have people put on the glasses. They were mixing the terms consume, obey, trust God, trust government God, into the national anthem lyrics in the 70s. I'll leave the link for that as well, so you can see just how far back and how deep this goes. And you can see, if that's what they were doing then, what are they doing now? Well, I know exactly what they're doing now. And it's subliminal messaging. And it works by repetition. Your subliminal mind isn't programmed by reason, only repetition. And it picks up everything that your conscious mind doesn't. So subliminal messages are basically like a gun. They can be used for good and they can be used for evil. So when you see that little eye in the top right corner and you see transcending vibrations, that's what I'm talking about. Brainwave entrainment. And it's a very good, positive thing. It's a scientific thing. It's proven. It's effective. It's safe. It's all natural. And it was all produced 100% by me. And if you go onto the website, Transcending Vibrations, and you enter the code, Vibrations, I'll set it up for a few weeks where you can get 45% off anything to try it out. Thanks for listening. This is B-Dub. Transcend your mind.